Dave, I'm telling you, you are not in better shape than I am.
Whoa, coming right out.
How long, honestly, have you been going to the gym?
Yeah,
No, you haven't.
2-3 times a week
No, you haven't.
at least,
No, you haven't.
for sure. And here's the thing too, because I guess there's several people where we're at. There's like a party going on downstairs,
Okay.
and we had our shirts off, and you didn't want to be judged on.
That's not even
less
true.
belly fat.
That's not even true. You're making that up.
I said Joey, Baby-O, other dude.
Shout out to Joey. Shout out to Shane.
Yeah, who has less belly fat, me or John? Because you're in denial.
Nobody even said anything. Anyways,
I know.
let me ask you this. What did you do on 4th of July?
I was at the beach, like in Flagler Beach, uptown.
Did they shoot off fireworks?
No, that's not true. I actually worked that day. That's true. I was at work on 4th of July.
So wherever you were at, did you see fireworks?
Yeah.
I fell asleep on the fireworks this year, bro.
I was in the land.
It's just not what it is anymore.
Yeah, that's the vibe I was feeling.
Once it hasn't been at Flagler Beach, just to ask some people here, do you guys like the town center fireworks? Yay, nay? Is not the same as Flagler Beach?
I think it's a good effort.
It's just not the classic Flagler Beach vibe, though. If you're like,
Why'd they change it? Is it because the bridge got knocked off?
well, Cooley was
Or
saying because
the
safety and
pier got knocked off?
No, because he was saying there's like money.
The taxes or something?
Yeah, the Flagler Beach don't want to finance.
And then parking and all that shit was crazy.
And the violence and all that too. It's just easier to control everybody in the airport.
Yeah.
Which was that was like the best part about 4th of July, though.
Those going off the pier?
Yeah, because it was just everybody had to go there, and it was like smaller back then too. So you're gonna like run into everybody.
Yeah.
And all the
Now you may or may not. And then they do it on like days that aren't even the 4th and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I felt like back in the day, whatever day the 4th was on, we just had it off. Like now people are like, we'll just do it on the weekend, like the 6th or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all don't even care anymore.
Yeah. But Flagler Beach did have that like surfboard drop thing. Did they do that again this year? Do you guys know?
The dog surfing?
No, the board dropping.
From 7-Eleven.
Or was that on 4th of July? Was that New Year's? Or was that 4th?
I don't even know what that is.
Because they had like some kind of fireworks and like that might have been New Year's Eve. Because instead of dropping the ball, they dropped the surfboard.
From 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I was thinking it was 4th of July though.
That was funny. That was hilarious. I feel like that was like their first year doing that or something like that.
That was.
There was like 40 people out there.
No, it was busy. It was nice.
Busy.
It wasn't like hundreds of people though, for sure. It was thousands. Yeah, it was like a pretty thin crowd in comparison.
Hold on, I'm going live on my phone real quick.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll introduce our guest that we have, local resident, Velvet Vance, who's been a Flagler and Volusia County
Grab the mic, dude.
resident for quite a while.
Turn it on.
And she actually, I've known her for a few years now at this point, like 3.
Hello, Miss Velvet.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. This is a beautiful set that you have here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. If you don't mind, if you could hold the microphone when you talk, but a little bit. There you go. Just when you talk, then you could pull it away.
Okay.
So where were you on the 4th of July?
I was on a boat down in Ponce Inlet.
Okay. I've heard a lot of good things about Ponce Inlet. A lot of people be out that way.
Yeah, it was beautiful. There was, right as we were leaving the inlet and it was getting towards, dark, there was just like fireworks going off on the beach side and on the river side and on the piers and on the hotels. And it was just like, it was almost
Overwhelming.
surreal. Yeah,
Wow.
It was. It almost looked like Vietnam.
Wow.
It did.
That's crazy. And on a boat too.
Yeah. Where are you?
Like 3D fireworks. Usually it's just like right in front of you, for the average
Yeah.
non-boater.
Do you live in Flagler County?
I live in Palm Coast.
Awesome. Shout out Coast, Palm Coast.
Love the Palm Coast.
Awesome.
You know, we always are wanting to be Flagler Beach kids, but really Palm Coast kids.
Yeah, you know how it is. I'm from the B section. What section are you from?
I'm from the Z, as in Zinzendorf, baby.
Shout out the Z section.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
But you were a town center resident.
I
for a
was
while
a
too,
town
right?
center resident for many years, for 7 years. I
Wow.
lived in town center before they built all those apartments all around it. It was just like a beautiful little apartment setting. Her daughter, Gina's daughter, and my daughter, and we called them the Fab Four, all grew up there. And it was a beautiful, wonderful place to be.
And
How long have you lived in Flagler County?
Let's see. I guess 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will we still call her a newbie, Dave?
probably just 10. But she was like in Volusia for a while too. Didn't you like grow up in like Volusia?
No, I grew up in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay.
But no, I lived in Daytona for quite some time and then moved up to Flagler, and I love it.
Gee, is she a newbie? 10 years? We said you got to be at least 20 years to be like from Palm Coast.
Yeah, you got to be 20 years. Well, I guess I could qualify for that, but I moved back to Knoxville, then I moved back.
Yeah, you're coming into the realm of like being here.
Yeah, I think I could definitely wear a Coast shirt.
Okay, definitely. You definitely can. You know, we want this to kind of be like a tourist thing. You know, you just see it in Walgreens. You're like, oh, this is nice.
I like it a lot.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. So what is your like vision of Palm Coast? Do you like living here? You see some people they've like, I've lived here for 1 year and I don't like it and I'm leaving.
I feel that those people are pussies.
That's a great way to put it. I agree with you.
And I also feel like that it's really wonderful to live here. I would like them to not so much concentrate on BJ's and Miller's Ale House and chains like that. I would like to see more local business. And I see a restaurant that's going up right next to that, but they haven't labeled it yet. Do y'all know what that is?
Isn't the L House going there?
But there's Ale House.
I think
and then
Chick-fil-A, BJ's, I don't know.
But didn't they just like break ground on something like last week or that like right in town center? There's going to be like small units for business and houses. Did you see that?
I've heard about that. I read about that in the development plan.
But it just like broke ground like a week ago or 2 weeks ago in town center.
That's dope. I need to go check it out. But yeah, you know, and me kind of like being a long-time resident, I agree with you. You know, people may have some complaints, but it's like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you're overdeveloping the real estate and stuff like that. But I feel like, one, you have to do something. You know, it's like what goes first, the chicken or the egg? So I think the development is coming, but I think Palm Coast has shown over the years, I know that we can go in the wrong direction sometimes, but it's a pretty good place. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't made too many wrong directions and stuff like that. But I definitely understand people's complaints about real estate developers taking over in political positions.
But you know what? But that's been Palm Coast from the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
But I think a lot of people's problems is they're not like doing any infrastructure work. They're only doing.
What up, Tiff?
Yo. Yeah,
What up, G?
just new development. And they just put like a bunch of money to build like across US 1 while everybody in Palm Coast like yards flooded out.
Yeah.
Because remember like Mike Norris did like a bunch of videos like showing all like the infrastructure problems.
Chuck Norris?
No, Mike Norris. He's running for mayor.
That'd be dope with Chuck Norris.
Which I'm a Mike Norris supporter also.
I got a shirt that says, I like Mike.
Yeah, I have that shirt too. Shout out Mike Norris.
You know, I think as we get closer, we're going to need to get a couple more people on here and stuff like that. But don't worry about that. It's fine.
Yeah, and they have the other young kid too that like was running for mayor
I don't know
also.
if you know any of these people.
No, I don't. I'm not that connected yet.
Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. If you can do us a favor and share this onto your pages so that other people can see it, We're going to be talking about Palm Coast, couple local topics, couple not so local topics. I mean, what do we call it? The elephant in the room. But back to local topics. Dave, talk to me about this like beach situation that's going on. You know, I saw what was going on in Tampa or St. Pete when they were doing the same thing to their beach. Couple things. One, it looks cool. You could fit a lot more like people on the beach, but I don't really understand. Like, I don't understand why they need to go so far. I guess they're planning on how long it's going to take to do it again.
Well, they're just like putting just mad dirt and like just building up like the sandbar, the actual height of the beach. And yeah, the dunes are really high, but the beach is like what, like
It's going to get washed
2-3
away.
times as like wide now.
Yeah, the beach is. You've got a lot of beach now. I think it's wonderful. But
Yeah,
I've had some flack from others about it.
The sand's different. It's kind of spongy, but it's still fresh. It's like kind of silty.
How long do you think it's going to last? What do you think about this coming hurricane season?
It looks like it's already moving a little bit because we were like on like what 27th Street. I think.
Let's keep it. I'm sorry. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Velvet Vans.
Velvet. It's funny. I was gonna say Velvet, but I didn't want to like say that and think it was the wrong name. Okay, Miss Velvet. We need to be 100% honest. How do you think it's gonna last through this hurricane?
What hurricane?
I heard this is gonna be a bad hurricane season.
You got to name me a hurricane.
Oh, no legends.
I mean, there's none so far, but let's say a category 3 comes through.
Let's talk about that. There's none so far.
There was one. What was it? Merrill or something? I don't know his name.
Bureau or something, but
Yeah.
that Rock Texas pretty
Bjork.
good though.
It was Bjork.
Bjork.
Yeah, it missed us. But if that would have hit us, it would have took out the beach.
Yeah,
It was like a
well,
5.
I feel as if that our county has made great strides in dredging. The money that they put into it, the time and effort, the pier is going to go up. I feel like it's going to be a good Flagler, as long as we can keep the high rises down and the whatever the Jimmy Buffett stuff away. I feel like not.
You're not a fan of Margaritaville?
No. Why would I be?
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't even want to say I'm a fan of it. It looks nice. I don't hate it. Like it doesn't look bad. It's not like it's really covering up too much ocean view from the bridge. Come on, man.
I'm mad at it.
No, you're not.
I'm mad at it.
No, you're
What
not.
about the bed tax that we're gonna get though? That's good.
I don't even know what that means.
Every room they rent, they get $50 tax to Flagler Beach.
Oh, I did not
Because
know
there's
that.
only 5,000 tax-paying citizens in Flagler Beach, and that brings us to the other thing too. Where like they're all like, "You seen this other guy that's running for mayor? That Spanish dude?"
No.
Because there's like a whole debate on like they're trying to like have a tax on Palm Coast to fund Flagler Beach a little bit, and a lot of people are against it.
We are against that.
But the
as Palm
majority of
Coast
the
citizens.
people that go to Flagler Beach are from Palm Coast, so it's like
But we shop at your shops though.
not that much, man. And those are private shops.
What do you want us to do? Pay for the sand?
Well, this guy, hold on, real quick. This guy.
Are we
wanted
going to get into some sort of physical altercation here?
No.
Hopefully.
I'm going to ref. I want Gina to ref.
Right. Hopefully we do.
But it's not fair to just the 5,000 people who already are there. They're supposed to finance everything. It just doesn't make sense. And anyway, this guy, I think he's like Menendez or something like that. He was saying that like they should have like yearly passes that you have to buy. But then I'm thinking like, what are you gonna do? Like have like a bracelet that you have to wear to the beach every time you go? If you want to go to the beach, like buy a pass. I feel like that would be impossible to enforce, and how much it's gonna cost to pay all the people to enforce that. It's just not really reasonable. They should.
It's not.
I mean, there's literally 100,000 people on Palm Coast. I think like
You guys already get the money from like the people coming in the Hammock Bridge. Like, come on, yo.
no, man. Some Hammock Dunes owns that bridge. That's a privately owned bridge.
That's a privately. So you're telling me Hammock Dunes built the bridge and maintains the bridge?
Yeah.
I think
No,
that
they
the
don't.
money goes, when you go
No, they don't.
over it, the money doesn't.
Fact check it.
Yeah, fact check it.
Hey, somebody watching, does anybody know who gets the money for the Matanzas Bridge? We got 6 people in that.
That's the Hammock Dunes bridge.
Yeah, LP. Palm Coast ain't paying no taxes to Flagler. We ain't doing that. But even if it might be a portion or someone share piece and piece, but
also too, remember like a couple like last year when we were talking about like when they were trying to introduce the Palm Coast Beach where Jungle Hut is, and they'd have to like maintain it and do that, and they were like, nah, we ain't spending the money on that. So they just want to keep using the Flagler Beach for free though, and not even have like a Palm Coast Beach, because that was on the table for a while.
but it's like, I feel like how are you going to tax a whole community? What about the people who never go to the beach?
What about people who don't have kids that have to pay taxes?
They suck.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who like growing up. I didn't go that much. You know what I mean? I went to the beach, but like I'd say there's like years where I didn't go to the beach.
The beach today was fabulous. The wind, the sails, the
Yeah.
water.
And the dredging made the
dredging.
shore
Here.
less harsh.
Shout out Eric Cooley. I appreciate you tuning in. We have a question. Who gets the money for the people that go over the Hammock Dunes Bridge? Is it privately owned by Hammock Dunes and they get all the money and they maintain it? Or does the money go to Flagler Beach?
It doesn't go to Flagler Beach for sure, because Flagler Beach isn't even there. There's our like Beverly Beach and the Hammock, also.
Yeah, I think you guys are all okay. So you're saying like Hammock might even get that, but definitely not Flagler
It's not
Beach.
Flagler Beach, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it's privately owned.
So are you okay? Now your other option is you want to tax us? Yeah. What about the other beaches in that area? We just go. Then we start going to Hammock.
Then they should do that, and then Palm Coast can finance it. Because they ain't want to drop no money on a beach. They just want to have you guys just want to use it for free.
But people do go to Jungle Hut. What is there to finance?
Doggy do.
Well, who's financing Jungle Hut though? Because Palm Coast didn't want to. I think that's just the county.
What do you mean by finance though?
They have to maintain it somehow. What is it, like lifeguards and like? Well, I don't think
There's
any
no lifeguards at Jungle
There's
Hut.
not, but maybe they need to be.
Okay, Eric Cooley said it's a private bridge.
I told you.
Okay.
I've been in Palm Coast since '93, bud.
I've been in Palm Coast before you then. I've been here since 90 or 91. I think my mom's watching. She might be able to answer that. But so okay. No, I don't think it'd be a good idea for them to put a toll on Flagler Bridge. I don't know, man. So I can kind of understand, but what kind of tax are we talking about?
I mean, there's 100,000 people. How much are they going to charge them? Like,
That's what I'm saying. It depends.
I mean, $10 each. I mean, $100 each
$10 a year? $100 a year is too much.
on your property taxes. Yeah,
Yeah, $100 is too much.
probably not 100. What do you think would be a reasonable?
$27. Eric said we need to have him on to cover these topics. We're back, Eric, so we're definitely going to have you on. My mom said I came in 91. So shut up, Dave.
But you just
Get outta here.
You don't go to the beach.
Get out of here, Dave. I'm still resident.
All right, 2 years.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and checking us out. And if everybody could please share this podcast, we appreciate it, to all of your friends. We are back in today. We have the lovely Miss Velvet, who is a Palm Coast resident, and she is a friend of Dave's. And, we decided to have her on because we're speaking about local topics.
But anyway, back to the beach real fast, and we'll close it up.
Okay, let's close out the beach
The beach
topic.
feels good. The shore feels better. Before, like, you know how it was like so.
How do you feel about them killing the sea life that people are talking about on Facebook?
We don't even know if that's true. First
Of course it's true. They live there. That's like putting cement over like people's
they're
houses.
under the water, man. Someone pointed out in that discussion that a hurricane displaces more, and people are talking like sand.
That's kind of
you're
valid.
talking like sand fleas, and I don't even know what else. Like the ocean's always moving, man.
I guess. Are they going to redo the pier?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pier, you can read all about that in one of the little magazines, and it tells you all about how the pier is being funded. And I'm not sure, I can't tell you all of it, but
think they're
there's a
starting
little
it.
magazine that can tell you everything.
Yeah, they're starting it like next year, and they're gonna finish it in like 25. I thought, Because they're doing the dredging now. Because, hey, remember that you seen that one thing on Facebook when St. Augustine, they did the dredging? Or renourishment? I think dredging and renourishment are two different things.
Renourishing is just a better word.
I don't know if it's the same thing or not, But anyway, because dredging feels like you're like moving stuff out, where renourishment means like you're pumping the sand in. Well, you seen the picture of the pier? They pumped so much sand in there that the pier just like went out and stopped, and it was still over the beach.
It felt like my bathing suit bottoms today.
Eric Cooley said pier in October. So let's move on to a different topic. Well, we already kind of talked about the hotel a little bit. You said you're not really for it. I said I'm for it, Dave.
It's too late. It's too late, and plus it's fun.
And there was already a hotel there before.
Yeah, and development happens. Like,
I'm not against it, so
Yes.
don't take my word for it.
Yes.
It's just a new thing that we're all kind of trying to come to grips with, and
I'm with you, Pamela Parker. She said, "What about the turtles? Turtle season goes until late October.
They have the
Look how far the turtles are gonna have to go now."
they have the Turtle Society who has already moved all those turtles.
Turtle Society, they don't know where the turtles are, house
They
is
have
gonna
the
be.
tur- don't they have
Turtles
the
are gonna
sea
come back and be like, "What,
They're in the ocean, bro. They'll come back to wherever.
bro?"
I
The
think they've done
turtles.
this before, though.
The
So
turtles.
tired of it. The sea turtles. Nobody cares about tortoises or
Dave, shh, you can't say that.
couldn't even have straws.
I think Facebook might like get us for you
Couldn't
saying
even
that.
have straws in St. Pete because of the sea turtles.
Good.
It's had the paper straws that absorb as soon as you put it in your drink. And everybody's walking around with a metal straw for sea turtles.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Dave. They say an ale house is coming to 100. What do you think that's gonna do to hooligans?
It's kind of, it's going to be competition.
they better have some damn good wings.
You think hooligans still gonna be able to hold its own?
Yeah, with their wings, their grilled Wally wings. Yeah,
I think people like, there's kind of like they call them like Steelers bars and stuff like that, or like Packers bars and giant where like these people. And I feel like a lot of people, I think hooligans is like a Chiefs bar kind of, and like a Steelers bar. A lot of people don't really like. They want another spot to go to.
Isn't there a Bills bar as well?
I think there used to be, but I don't know. But what was that one that was over by like over like the Wendy's and stuff like that? Beef O'Brady's.
I remember Beef O'Brady's.
I liked Beef O'Brady's.
Yeah, me too.
It wasn't bad.
But yeah, speaking on some Palm Coast development, is that Chinese buffet open yet, Dave? We got to go do a food review there.
I just seen that some dude, I can't think of his name right now, sorry. But he just like power washed the place, so I think they're getting ready to open it up. It's been coming for a while now.
Nice. I'm excited for it. What other new things have opened up in Flagler? We got the ale house coming.
Well, BJ's. Of course.
Oh, one thing I kind of wanted to talk about. Yeah, BJ's is coming. Did you see where like Bunnell bought up all that land and they said they're gonna do something with it on like the other side of the police station over there?
Have you seen the pickle court? The pickle ball court
Yeah, the new.
behind the fire station.
Is it nice over there?
Yeah, it's
Palm
really
Coast?
beautiful. Yes, it's called
I heard
the
they put like
Recreation
20
Center.
courts over there.
Yeah, 20 courts. Like 6 of them are covered pickleboard courts, and then 6 are uncovered pickleboard courts, and then 12 are tennis courts.
Is
And
that
It's crazy. Pickle
that where the
came out
racket-
of nowhere.
Isn't
it's
that like
or pickleball? I meant to say
did,
pickleboard.
did they replace the racket club with that, or is it like right next to the racket club? I think that's right next to that.
Yeah, it's right next to it.
All right. Next
I
to
believe. I don't know. Who am I but some vain Broadway legend?
Shout out Aiden Knight. He said the tourist room tax should be used for beach maintenance. Once they get the tax on PC, it will only go up. It would probably start at 200 plus per property. And who is going to bid on and contact the work? I don't know.
That's not-
I don't like hearing 200 plus per property.
It's gonna have to wait till the Cooley show.
I already-
That seems kind of high. $200 times.
Palm Coast
100,000
taxes,
people.
property taxes have already gone up so much.
Y'all's property is worth more now.
I don't want to hear that. It's not justified. The amount that it went up for.
I just bought a new house in February, and I could not believe the property taxes.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was sad. I could not believe it.
And it's not even like gated communities or anything like that.
No, it was just really high property taxes.
And you have to maintain your own yard.
Exactly.
And I don't exactly know if they go to the schools. I know they say they go to the schools, but anyways, we don't have to get too deep into that.
Well, they go to a lot of stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's not looking like it. It might go to like more police vehicles.
Yeah, but they do a lot of sweeps to finance that as well for our safety.
I don't want to speak on that.
Yeah. But anyhow,
But yeah, so with the businesses coming up, I'll tell you this. A couple of food reviews that we're gonna do, Dave. I need you to talk to your boy at Thai by Thai. Brad already said we're a go at Thai by Thai. The Portugal Bar and Grill is a spot that we need to go
yeah, I
to.
really want to go there.
Yeah. The Flagler Beach. Shout out to the Flagler Beach Market. That's on Saturdays.
Yeah.
They want us to come check them out and stuff like that. So we got a couple different spots that we need to go to.
Well, we'll get it done here. Now that we're refocusing again,
Yeah.
because we've been like kind of busy for a little bit this year since we've been like a couple months, right?
Yeah. Without talking too much, maybe about whatever you don't want to. Do you want to talk about what it is that you've been doing? Because we both kind of picked up like little part-time jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I got a job at a
Because inflation, right?
I have to get this phone call.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It was very nice meeting you.
Yes.
Very nice to meet you too.
All this. But yeah, so what is it that you do, Dave?
So I got on at this it's called Treatment Solutions in DeLand, and they have a Palm Coast location also and an Orlando location. And it's like mental health and addiction, like counseling and inpatient and outpatient
Do you like
treatment
it?
center. Yeah, I like it. It's fun and it's interesting, and you get to meet a lot of different people and different types of people that are interesting. So that's good, and they come from all over. Like,
Is someone just not?
but yeah, I really like the job. It was good. It's fun,
What's up?
and it was Rachel Kuntz.
Yeah, shout out.
Shared her thing.
Shout out Rachel.
Yeah.
She used to be Rachel Ruggieri when we went to high school together, but she got married. Shout out to Rachel Kuntz and her husband and her kid and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she got me on, and I'm grateful, and I like it.
So
Thank you.
I got a job. It's funny. So it's like the company has like a certain name, but then like when you kind of like look into it, it has like 4 or 5 names, and it's really like GMC. But you know how like they keep on kind of getting like bought out by the government, and like the car industries never really like fail or anything like that. So this company is probably like the 4th or 5th iteration of it, but we're doing actually really well. And we have contracts with like Disney, and I deliver up to Disney, and I see like the rides and the mechanics and who fix the rides and stuff. We deliver like diesel engine parts. I've been up to Busch Gardens, I deliver stuff up there. I've been at Kennedy Space Center. It's pretty dope. Seen some stuff up there.
You see like the rockets up close?
Yeah, bro. Shit's crazy, bro. I seen it like mad close. Like, let's say, I'd say it's crazy because, like, it's far, but then it's close, but then it's still kind of like a football field away because it's on like a platform on like an island type shit. But it's like, whoa,
It's probably big.
bro. It's like, whoa, dude. You like see it off in the distance and you're like up, I'm like, bro, I'm like really here. And then the creepy thing is when I was leaving, there's this business called Blue Origin, and that's owned by Jeff Bezos. I looked it up, but bro, it's like a big, like, and I think Blue Origin is trying to put a space station in space, but like nobody's at the building. There's like just no movement there, nothing at all. I'm like, what is going on
Or
here?
you think they're just like gearing up, or you think they're just saying that they're doing something?
Mm, I think they might already be up there, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, bro. I don't know what's going on, but like, I got some weird vibes from there.
Yeah.
I'm like, something weird's going on here. It's almost like
Quiet and creepy. Like abandoned.
like they want people to think that they're there, but they're not there. And I was like watching it for a minute. I took like a lunch break over there. I didn't see any kind of movement. So we got about 10 more minutes on here, and we're about to get out of here. Be honest with me, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I think about the situation. You tell me what you think about the situation. I think that Trump got set up by the FBI or the CIA. Same people try to take out JFK, but I don't know if like they were really trying to kill him. I think they were just trying to send him a message.
You think? Just a message? No, because he ain't gonna stop, man. You see, like he's shot and he's all like William Wallace and shit. Hi,
He faced that
me.
more towards you.
Avenge me.
Yeah.
He didn't say that, but that was his vibe. I don't know, man. It seems like it seems shady like that too, because he's like right across from him, and there's like the snipers like facing the kid. It's like how y'all ain't see him. You know what I mean? Like, so
People said that they saw him and they were trying to tell the police, but he wasn't. They weren't like.
see, I don't know. Yeah, I've seen that, but I don't know that much information about the kid so far, other than his name. Like, was he ever in the Marines?
I heard it might not even be the real person.
See, like Lee Harvey Oswalding them.
Oh, I mean, you know, it's crazy because it's easy for it to not be the real person. Then you know you heard somebody died and stuff like that, but it's crazy.
I don't know. This is crazy though. I was like at work and I got a text and like, oh, Trump just got shot.
Yeah. What? Okay. Did you believe it when you first heard it?
No, of course not. Not at first, because you know this.
I didn't believe it either.
News, yeah, but then so I go,
Look it up.
yeah, I went on YouTube, obviously.
Oh, I went on Google.
Yeah,
So you went on YouTube and what they say?
I seen the footage. Like they had the footage up already. Everybody was talking about it. So,
I looked at it and I was like, this kind of looks fake. What do you?
but then the dude behind him got like hit in the head.
He did.
Yeah.
So what do you think? You haven't really said what you think. Real or fake?
I think it's real that it happened. Yeah, for sure.
Do you think they missed? Especially from 150 feet away. That's not even that far.
But if it was like 400 yards away.
I still don't think that's far.
That's
really.
pretty far. That's like a football field and some change for like
A football field is 100 yards.
for like an untrained, and he didn't even have like a sniper rifle. He had like a AR-15. So
That was
it's
a
not-
pretty good shot then.
Yeah, that's not even like a bolt action with like a nice scope, or it's not, it's not for like super long range. So, but if they're gonna go through all that to set him up, wouldn't they've got like a better person to take the shot rather than some like 20-year-old?
Okay,
That's
then
why I said I wonder if he
okay,
was like trained at all. But even if you're trained, like you get in the army at like 18 and you're already like programmed at 20 to carry that out.
so then what do you think about what they said? Oh, what do you think about what they said about any roof that is within vision of the president is supposed to be covered by police or Secret Service?
Yeah, I've already like thought about this, like, unpopular people, like, there's trained security people that like know, like snipers that were already like, hey, if I was going to take this shot, where would I go? And they go there wherever, the president or whatever high power person is going to be there, and they check it out. Like, they think about all those spots. It was in a movie even one time.
Vantage Point.
Yeah, was it Vantage Point with
I believe so.
Mark Wahlberg or whatever?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And they were able to track down, like, because not everybody is even like a really great shooter like that.
Do you think there's a historical moment?
Yeah, it's like,
Does it feel historical?
yeah, definitely.
Let's see, where was I when I heard about it? Ronnie was coming over to my crib, and I was gonna go Uber, and Ronnie was coming over, and I was like, getting out of the shower and stuff like that, and like I was like rushing looking for some clothes so I can go and help him and stuff. He's like, "Yo, I'm outside, and Trump got shot." I'm like, "What?" I'm like,
Yeah,
I was like, "Wait, hold on. I'm trying to understand. Is he saying like somebody outside my apartment got shot, or is he trying to say like this is like a national security, like Trump just got shot?" And I'm like, what I was like, what the hell's going on? So I go outside, but I'm like, bro, it was just like a different atmosphere.
Yeah, but people were seeing it live too when it happened, though. So that's what made it kind of like also real too.
Is this the first time they see that live? Could they see the
Yeah,
JFK
'cause
live?
they were in Terra Nova's eating,
Wow.
and Mom Terra Nova was like screaming from like in the back.
Whoa.
And she even like came out and like apologized to the people that were in the
Did she like make an announcement?
No, she was just like, yeah, it was crazy. So I guess she saw that shit live and was like, pretty like reactive to it when she saw it. And then they texted me like right away. And
You know, it's just something in my gut tells me that it's like, not that it's not real, but it's just like, it's not like somebody angry. I feel like there's too many slip ups of people not being in the right spot. This, that, you know what I mean?
yeah, I felt what you're saying, and definitely also.
And it's like nowadays in this age of technology and stuff like that, it's hard to really like get away with like, you literally have people, and then it's even on the BBC News, which I think America might have a hard time getting control of and stuff. But there's one guy, he's like, yo, there's literally a guy with a rifle climbing on the roof over there,
Yeah.
and we're telling the cops, and they're acting like they don't hear us. I was like,
Yeah, I
whoa.
seen that guy, and I was watching like some Australian news or whatever, and they were talking about it too.
It's crazy.
But yeah, man, it just seems like, think about it like, oh, hey, we're gonna go do something like that. Just some dude's just gonna scale a building, like some random kid just
Right.
scale a building and take a shot at.
Right.
See, that's the part that seems like kind of shady, and that they were screaming, but also too like random police. They don't know what the fuck to do. Those guys don't like Secret Service. They're there for crowd control,
You know what kind of made me think that it was kind of fake too? And I don't want to offend anybody by saying this, but I feel like Democrats are kind of soft. I don't see any Democrat like shooting, assassinating. I feel like, and I may be wrong. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong, but I feel like, they're not pro gun. Like that don't even make sense. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So then,
Well, they claimed that this kid was a registered Republican, but had a history of making donations to the Democratic Party, though.
I heard that.
But also, too, what 20-year-old fucking donates to?
I literally was just about to say that. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, when I was 20, I didn't even have money, let alone am I donating to some presidential
To
thing.
give a shit enough about that stuff to vote at that age?
Or even like know enough. You know what I mean? It's like, I get, okay, where was he? Could he buy a rifle in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I think you have to be 18 to buy a rifle.
I know that's in Florida. I just didn't know.
I don't even know those specifics.
But, I saw the funniest thing where they're like, what color was his hair? Blue, pink, or purple? But,
See, but that's like a leftist, not a Democrat, because there's two different things. Like leftists, sure, they're Democrats, but they're not going to be Republicans, so they're in the Democratic Party, but they're not like necessarily like a Democrat. They're probably like more like socialist types. I was seeing this thing the other guy too, and he was like saying that like because he was making that differentiation between like a leftist and a Democrat, because Democrats are more like corporatists. They're more like how Republicans used to be. And Republicans have kind of became more of like the more popular thing, because before in like the 80s and 70s they were all like golf country club type, Bob, that that was like a Republican, but now it's like not.
I feel
The
that.
Democrats are more like workers and this and that, and then like ever since Bill Clinton they kind of like flipped over and we're like, screw the workers, let's just get this corporate money, and then like we'll let the leftists go in here, we'll let the gays go in here, or LGBTQ plus. We can't, we have to have DEI, so we have to say it all.
Bro, did you see the female agents?
No.
Oh my God, this shit was so funny, bro. There was like, oh man, it was so funny. But I just kind of feel like, and this is no disrespect to women, I feel like women can do every job, but I feel like I don't want a female to risk her life for Trump. That's kind of how I feel. You know what I mean?
If she wants that job, she can have that job.
She was like standing in front of Trump. I'm like, this is kind of awkward.
She could take a bullet just the same as some dude. if she got the balls to just go jump in front of it, I mean, it is what it is. And like she got to like fight some dudes. I wouldn't want like a female probably on my like security squad like to fight people. You know what I mean? I want some big ass dudes. But it's talking. Hey, you want to jump in front of a bullet? Well, you're in.
I don't think she should do it. But hey, I guess. But I'm about to head out of here. I'm about to go see Bad Boys 4.
Oh yeah.
This is dope, bro. We got to do this again.
Yeah.
We got to figure out a day that we could both do this.
So dynamic these days with this economy, man. We got to be working, man, extra and extra.
Yeah, dude. We had to pick up an extra because
Yeah.
because your boy Biden.
Fucking Biden.
I'll tell you right now, and my mom's not gonna like to hear this, but right now it's looking like I might be voting for Trump.
Okay, well, real quick, I got a piece too, so I do want to wrap up.
Okay.
But
and there's a party going on downstairs.
yeah, the debate was ridiculous, obviously.
Let
Let me tell you this, Jack. You want to have a push-up contest?
I get a 6 handicap. You don't get a 6 handicap. I get an 8 handicap. You don't get an 8 handicap
That
either.
motherfucker can't even like swing, bro. Like, you remember when he fell off the bike a couple years ago? Did you see that footage?
Oh my god, yeah, that was some years ago.
It was only a couple years ago.
He's like,
oh, my foot stuck on the pedal.
that's funny.
Man, Trump would have catwalked that bitch, man.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. But Trump is funny though.
But not, I mean,
Trump was like, I don't even know what he just said over there. Like,
yeah, and nobody did.
That's
did
just
you see the
crazy.
thing, like just the other day when he was at the NATO thing, and he was talking to the Swedish president or something. He was like, and it sounded like he said, "Oh, I just fucked your wife." You heard it? You got to watch that footage. That's not what he said, but that's how it came out, and everybody was like, "Did he just say that?" And then he called some guy a wigger.
Oh my God! Do you hear what he said? Vice President Trump, and then we're gonna be under President Putin.
Yeah, he saw
Not Putin. I didn't mean Putin.
We're gonna beat Putin.
I'm sorry. This is Zelensky.
Yeah,
I didn't just say Putin. But God bless him, man. I'll tell you, and that's why I'm comfortable saying I voted for Biden last time. It's okay. But you know what I mean? It's just like I told you, I only go with winners, bro. I know who the winners are. And this time, right now, it's looking, but I'll tell you, if they get Biden out of there and they put my boy in there, Bernie Sanders, bro,
they won't do it.
let's go, Bernie. Let's go. Like, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Bernie. Let's switch their own shit and change it to let's go, Bernie. And it's all in. We're all in, man.
No, though he won't win.
Are you going to vote?
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Trump, obviously.
Obviously.
I voted for Trump last time.
And also shout out my boy Nick Klufis. Y'all vote for Nick Klufis too. That's my boy. But all right, yo, we out of here.
Yep.
Peace. Appreciate it.